Okay, 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 okay. We got family members. We have family members of a 3-year-old who was fatally shot at a Tamarac hotel. Now, now, how do a baby get shot at a Tamarac hotel? Let's see. Hold on. Let me slide it. Let's see what's going on here.
Well,
What
now
we
to a
got?
crime alert. A 3-year-old girl is dead following a shooting at a Tamarac hotel. Deputies still trying to piece together what exactly happened in this heartbreaking holiday weekend family tragedy.
Local 10's Joseph Ojo joins us live in Tamarac this morning with reaction from her family. Joseph, this is just so heartbreaking.
Alex, truly a heartbreaking story, and the question for investigators this morning, these big questions that they will have to answer, is what exactly did happen in that room, and whose gun was it that was used in this shooting that did kill that 3-year-old girl in this Tamarac hotel?
One day after a 3-year-old girl's life was cut short, Broward Sheriff deputies securing the scene where she died.
I thought it was my niece calling because she always called it auntie, auntie.
Connie Hafley is the aunt of Dayani Cleveland, the 3-year-old girl fatally shot Saturday at the extended stay hotel in Tamarac.
I'm sick to my stomach right now. I'm just trying to process all this.
Deputies say reports of the shooting first coming in around 8:20 Saturday morning.
Our advised that her niece just got shot. All says there's blood on the floor from the baby.
Hafley, who lives in Orlando, says Brittany, Dayani's mother, called her right after the 3-year-old was shot.
She called me screaming and hollering this morning. All she told me was my niece got shot, and when she woke up, she was on the ground in blood.
Sadly, when paramedics arrived, they pronounced the 3-year-old dead. We spoke to one resident who described a chaotic scene after hearing the fatal gunshot.
The mom, she was screaming, saying, my baby dead, my baby dead. That's all she kept saying. So I was standing out there. They were just standing. It was puzzled.
My niece was very smart, very intelligent. I loved her. So she was very sweet. She always was loving. Every time she sees you, she's going to grab you and hug you. I don't know how this played out because there's so many different stories. I definitely want answers because it's just not sitting with me.
He said so many different answers. There's so many different answers about one situation. There's so many different stories about one situation. Why is there so many stories about one situation? When her mother was also there, and the mother had done called the auntie, said that the baby was shot. Yeah. Who was in the room with them? That's a good question.
And so the circumstances surrounding this shooting, that is all still being investigated at this time. Deputies have not yet at this time announced any arrests. We're here in Tamarac this morning.
Not nail arrest. Back it up.
The 3-year-old girl fatally shot Saturday at deputy cut short. Broward Sheriff deputies securing the scene where she died.
I thought it was my niece calling because she always called it auntie, auntie.
Connie Hafley is the aunt of Dayani Cleveland, the 3-year-old girl fatally shot Saturday at the extended stay hotel in Tamarac.
At the extended stay in Tamarac. So do they live at the extended stay, or was they, just like there for like the weekend?
I'm sick to my stomach right now. I'm just trying to process all this.
Deputies say reports of the shooting first coming in around 8:20 Saturday morning.
Our advised that her niece just got shot.
Caller advising her niece just got shot. Caller says there is blood on the floor from the baby. They say the caller advises her niece just got shot. I don't understand. So the mama didn't call? The mama was at the hotel, right? So the mama didn't call law enforcement?
All says there's blood on the floor from the baby.
Hafley, who lives in Orlando, says Brittany, Dayani's mother, called her right after the 3-year-old was shot.
So Brittany, who is the daughter's mother, called aunt on the phone right after the baby was shot.
Called me screaming and hollering this morning. All she told me was my niece got shot, and when she woke up, she was on the ground in blood.
Sadly,
When she woke up, she was on the ground in blood. So the mother was there. The mother was there when the baby got shot. So why did the dispatch say that my niece got shot? I don't understand.
when paramedics arrived, they pronounced the 3-year-old dead. We spoke to one resident who described a chaotic scene after hearing the fatal gunshot.
The mom, she was screaming, saying, my baby dead, my baby dead. That's all she kept saying. You know, I was standing out there. It was just standing. It was puzzled.
My niece was very smart, very intelligent. I loved her so she was very sweet. She always was loving. Every time she sees you, she's going to grab you and hug you. I don't know how this played out because there's so many different stories. I definitely want answers because it's just not sitting with me.
So many different stories. But dispatch say my niece, the caller.
20 Saturday morning.
Caller advising her niece just got shot.
The caller advising her niece just got shot. Caller says that there's blood on the floor from the baby. I don't understand. So if the mama was in the room, then if Auntie said that her niece. So who else is in the room with the mama? You say it was a sniper. Damn. So yeah. Thank you. The auntie called the police. The auntie who was not even there called the police. The mama called the auntie called the police. You call your aunt, you call the auntie instead of calling the police, and your baby is dead laying in blood after you just woke up.
Caller says there's blood on the floor from the baby.
Hafley, who lives in Orlando, says Brittany, Dayani's mother, called her right after the 3-year-old was shot.
This auntie live in Orlando. The mama was in Tamarac at a hotel in Broward.
She called me screaming and hollering this morning. All she told me was my niece got shot, and when she woke up, she was on the ground in blood.
Sadly, when paramedics arrived, they pronounced the 3-year-old dead. We spoke to one resident who described a chaotic scene after hearing the fatal gunshot.
The mom, she was screaming, saying, my baby dead, my baby dead. That's all she kept saying. You know, I was standing out there. It was just standing. It was puzzled.
My niece was very smart, very intelligent. I loved her so she was very sweet. She always was loving. Every time she sees you, she's going to grab you and hug you. I don't know how this played out because there's so many different stories. I definitely want answers because it's just not sitting with me.
And so the circumstances surrounding this shooting, that is all still being investigated at this time. Deputies have not yet at this time announced any arrests. We're here in Tamarac.
We ain't gonna leave it. We ain't gonna leave it. Hold on.
After a 3-year-old girl died in a shooting in Tamarac. CBS News Miami's Morgan Reiner. She's been on this story from the beginning and spoke to the family.
She's at the extended stay America in Tamarac. That's where the shooting happened. With more on the people who knew this little girl best.
The room where 3-year-old Diani was found shot is still blocked off as investigators try and figure out exactly what happened. I caught up with the family again a day after that tragic incident, and they told me they are hopeful whoever is responsible will be brought to justice. I met Gio and Leah Sunday afternoon at a park.
She was walking up to every adult, hugging and saying hi.
They told me their favorite memories of their godsister, Diani, and shared photos and videos of her in her favorite pink boots or Crocs she wore every day. Deputies found Diani unresponsive in an extended stay America room in Tamarac Saturday morning.
The only thing I think about was if somebody did that to that little girl, they did wrong.
Gio and Leah's little sister,
Is she your best friend? Yeah.
lost her best friend.
No, this is my friend.
Family members are still looking for answers.
One thing I don't understand is like why her out of everybody.
Questioning why Diani doesn't get to celebrate her 4th birthday.
Her birthday was coming up. We were supposed to go to Disney World.
One way or another, Gio believes justice will be served.
If not about the justice by police, then God could deal with them.
Investigators are still looking for answers too. We showed you this video first on CBS News Miami of 2 people being detained at a car wash in Lauderhill. Detectives said the 2 were detained in connection to the shooting, but updated us on Sunday and said they released them. Investigators told us that white pickup truck was a U-Haul that had its stickers removed. If you know anything about what happened to 3-year-old Diani, you're asked to call Broward County Crime Stoppers at 954-493-TIPS. in Tamarac.
I saw another video down here. I don't know.
Mostly when people see.
I don't know. Somebody ain't telling the whole goddamn story. The mama don't want to be held accountable. Just in my mind. Anybody. If you would not call the police first, you have something to hide, in my opinion. As a grown person, I can understand a child not calling law enforcement first and they want to call like their mama, their daddy, or a adult. I get that. But for a grown person, I don't understand.
Child is dead after a shooting at an extended stay early Saturday morning, and this is a picture of her given to us by her family. 2 people have been detained in connection to the shooting while the Broward County Sheriff's Office investigates what happened. Every morning, 3-year-old Yanni's family said she would ask for one thing without fail. She loved yogurt. She had little pink Crocs that she wore every day. Her family said Yanni was the youngest of 3. December 31st, she was supposed to turn 4 and go to Disney.
Please, these guns around these babies, please, say no to guns.
So these guns around these babies, is she trying to tell us something? So there possibly was somebody in there, inside the room, maybe, right outside the room or something, playing with the guns or something like that right now. I have no idea. They say that she is one of 3 children. So where was the other 2 children?
I hope people take away from this. My niece gone behind a gun.
Diani's aunt and the rest of the family is still trying to figure out exactly what happened. The mom said she was sleeping and woke up to find Diani in a puddle of blood. The mom called 911 around 8:20 Saturday morning.
Heartbreaking. I mean, I'm very lost for words. I still cannot understand and fathom why my niece is not here. And what happened to my niece? Like, what happened to my baby? Like, what happened? Like, make it make sense. I don't know what happened.
People in the complex are debating whether Diani was shot while running around the complex or if she accidentally shot herself.
Whoa. So I just had them said, so was there somebody inside the room with a gun? If she just said that she lost her life, stop. Yep. You all got to take the guns serious and stuff like that right there. Stop having guns around the kid. So there was a gun around the damn kid. There was somebody inside that damn room. And then they say that it's undecided whether she was shot outside running around. Say it again.
People in the complex are debating whether Diani was shot while running around the complex or if she accidentally shot herself. Broward County Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit is still investigating what exactly took place at the Extended Stay America.
So we cannot know whether she shot herself? Can that be ruled out? It's nothing but the test for the GSR, gunshot residue. Let's check that to see if she did it to herself. Did the gunshot happen inside of the apartment? Inside of the extended stay? Did the gunshot happen outside? The mother says she woke up and found the baby in blood. So that means that she died inside of the room, right? The mama ain't telling the truth. Hell, and then you have to ask the people who was at the extended stay, did they hear any gunshots? I'm pretty sure police hadn't already asked them questions. I would love to hear the answers about that right there.
Commercial Boulevard in Tamarac. And by the way, if you have any information about this incident, investigators are asking you to call Broward County's Crime Stoppers. You have the number on the screen, 954-4.
Yes, gunpowder goes everywhere. And if it was any gunpowder on that baby, then the child was in close proximity. But there is a way, if a child shoots themselves, that residue would be heavy on the child. Heavy. Bam. The child opened the door and I looked outside and So be it. I saw. Whoa, wait a minute. People at the extended stay America are debating whether she was shot while running around the complex, or she had accidentally shot herself. Gwen Denton, who has been staying at the motel since June, spoke with with Reiner to share what she had witnessed. I opened the door and looked outside, and so be it. I saw BSO officers pull up to the place, she said. Denton um, said that she was saddened by the news that the little girl had done died, but she's not entirely shocked that it happened here. Uh-oh. I'm staying at this altar. I am staying at this altar for a while, and I noticed this lots of drugs smoking at my door, and people knocking on my door certain times of the night, she said, and a lot of activity going on outside. Oh, shit. Come on, man. It's dope around there. It is what it is. It is what it is. But watch your churn. Watch your churn. And hell, some people fall short of glory if you have to stay and a extended stay at a extended stay. We got to get ourselves together. Poor monkey management is what I call it. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Hold you.